What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today we're going to be sitting here talking about what comic book in my personal collection that came out January 2026 has the best cover. Okay, this is going to be tough to do because there are tons of comic books out there that I didn't buy for 2026, January 2026. I just happened to miss. Either the comic book store ran out or, they taking a little bit longer to get here. But this particular month, we're going to be talking about my personal collection, the ones I was able to get my hands on. What cover was the best? These are the top three, and then we're going to debate on which one is the best one. And then we're going to, at the end of the year, we're going to pick what is the greatest cover of them all. Now, I would say that people in the comments, if you happen to have a cool cover, one of your favorite cover of January 2026, please comment below. Only comic books that came out in January 2026 for this particular video, okay? And we're going to end up putting those up on the future reference, and then we're going to try to debate them at the end of the year of which one is the greatest cover of them all. Let's have some fun with it, man. Let's have a good time, man. My first choice, though, these are my top three here. These are my top three. My first choice. Not in any particular order right now. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Cul-de-sac number 6. This is Jonathan Warshak. I would say Warshak. Wayshak's cover. This cover is dope. Unique, different. I love the color patterns of this one, man. This is super cool. And at the same time, it doesn't necessarily tell you what's going to happen in the story, which is cool, but it leaves you wondering like what's going on. It's one of the very few covers that actually covers up the words, so you don't even know what the comic book even says, but it makes sure that the names are still available to be able to see, which is cool. I love the yellow and the red tone. I think that's always going to be a cool tone to match. Like yellow. I think yellow and purple is cool. Yellow and red is cool, just like in this particular cover. I ain't gonna lie to you though, these cul-de-sac covers have been fire, bro. Jonathan's doing amazing on these covers. I haven't seen one that I didn't like, to be honest with you. So that's why I made it in the top 3 covers. Jonathan, great job, man, on cul-de-sac number 6. Next comic book following that, we're talking about Elizabeth Beale's storybook cover of Beneath the Trees, Rite of Spring, number 5. I believe that's number 5. I'm looking at my phone. Yeah, number 5. Issue number 5. Issue number 5 of Rite of Spring. I love this. This thing I like about the Beneath the Trees from the beginning of it all. An innocent bear. It's just a bear dragging a bag, but at the same time, it's like the bear looks innocent. It looks sweet. It looks like it ain't doing much. What's going on? They got red on the apron, which is perfect. At the same time, red buckets of paint right there. So is it paint? Is it blood? The shovel is red. Why is the shovel red? What's going? It's those small things, the small kind of details. That's cool. I love the color pattern in this as well. I love what she did with the background. I love how she really put these things together, and it just really formed a perfect cover and a homage to the storybook. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the book, but I remember seeing the book. I know what the book is, but I don't remember the name of the book. If you know the name of the book, please comment below. But it just pulls it all together, man. It brings that innocence to the book. So when you get into the book, you like they doing this. The innocence of the cover throws off the story that's actually in the book, which makes the book so much better because you don't know what you're getting into, which is cool. Walking in on a mystery is fantastic. You know what I mean? Ask Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy knows about that. Walking into a mystery. Come on, man. He does it all the time. Great cover. Elizabeth, great cover. Next cover after that, we talking about Vincenzo Federici's Street Sharks number 4. Now this comic book cover is super cool, man. The penciling on this is amazing. The color dynamic is great. The way the sharks kind of stand out more in a slight way, but not enough to leave the background where it is really cool. I love that they all just like kind of hanging out, kicking it, you know what I'm saying? As a gang, you know what I mean? I think they're all super dope. Looks really cool. The purple in the background really helps the shark stand out a lot more. But it doesn't leave uh it doesn't come off like just a bland background. You know what I mean? The background is a background, but it stands out a little bit and it helps the shark stand out some. I think it's super cool how he did it. I love the rebel on the bottom of the page as well as the street shark seems to be. I think they like busting through a wall. I think, um, but at the same time, you can tell that the gang is just. It's like the gang's all here. You know what I'm saying? We partying and we kicking ass. You know, and it's in front of a burger joint. I mean, come on, you can't even be mad at that. You can only really enjoy it. You know, a shark eating burgers is kind of hilarious now. Think about it. Like, what are they putting on there? What kind of what who? Well, they actually, but you know what I'm talking about. You get what's going on. I think the Street Sharks cover is super dope, super dope. Um, I hope that like more covers like this come out for Street Sharks for real. I really do. I think it's dope. I think they have been. I don't think this is the only cover he's done, but this is the one that I've specifically like picked out and thought it was super dope. And I'm glad I got my hands on a copy of that specific cover. You know what I'm saying? If it was one to get graded, it'd be that. So out of those three covers, man, we got the Beneath the Trees cover, we got the Street Sharks cover, and we got the Cul-de-sac cover. Which one is my favorite cover? I gotta give it to Vincenzo Federici, Street Sharks number 4, man. Oh my God, dude. I love this cover, yo. I love it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, the two other covers are great, but this cover just, man, it's hard for me not to want to buy a cover. I might. The thing that got me into this specific cover is the fact that it's possible that I might not even if I was a customer that didn't even like Street Sharks, this cover for sure would have got me in. Like without a doubt. Like if I wasn't even a fan of Street Sharks, I feel like this would be a cover that I would collect just to have it, just to look at the cover. The cover is so dope. It's really cool. It looks really fun to just jump into it and see what's going on. If I didn't know what Street Sharks were, this would be the cover I feel that would get me into being interested in Street Sharks for sure. I know that Beneath the Trees somewhat does the same thing, but Street Sharks just does it even more for me. I love that cover, man, and I hope to like be able to. If anything, I might be like I said earlier, I might get that graded if I was to get a cover. I would love to see a metal cover variant of that. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be super dope. And even a foil cover of that would be cool. So shout out to Street Sharks number 4, man. Vincenzo Federici, you did really dope on that cover, man. I hope to be able to collect more of the covers. And I'm looking forward to see what other comic books you do just based off that cover. I'm not going to lie to you, man. All right. So that's the best cover that I have for 2026 of January in my personal collection out of all the books that came out that I was able to obtain. Street Sharks number 4 is really cool. If it's any covers that you want to put in the comments that has the best cover of January 2026 in your collection, comment below. Like I said, at the very end of the year, I'm gonna try to figure out a way we can just all vote. I want a viewer's choice and of course my own personal choice. So let's just have fun with it, man. Comment below, like, comment, subscribe. All right, and I'll see y'all next month with another choice of February 2026 best cover. I'm out.